I wish you a lot of luck with that, and happy birthday for 28th of November. So let's have a look here. We've got another question. No, we've done that one. Let's go into here. Right, just Shah. This is a QQQ. Other half of Stu. Oh, how cute. Would like to ask. He is worried about the UK with the state of things happening here. Will things get better, or are they going to continue to get worse? So unfortunately, up until, as we said, up until about the 8th or the 9th, because that energy is a bit puffy right now, technical term, puffy. It's a bit yucky, and that energy is it's actually, when you look at the earth and you've got this toroidal field around the earth, it's like a big donut, and that donut is holding that energy in as well. Not helpful for us, because we surface dwellers, we actually vibrate with that energy. So yeah, up until the 8th or 9th, it could get a little bit worse and a bit scratchy, and you're not really going to know what to do. But I think that from that point of view, if he starts looking at options, what he could do, how he could change, so that Stu could decide, how would we change if things do get worse? Where would we go? What country would we go to? How would we move? How would we change? And that is always having a plan B. And I think that having a plan B, if they are going to get worse and he feels that he would rather be somewhere else with you, then consider your options to see where you could be in another country. Because I think that a lot of countries are opening their doors now to immigration from the UK, particularly because of the situation that we have in the UK just at the moment. Any other comments? I mean, let me ask Zara. Zara, what do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think from a certain perception, things are. I mean, it's explosive. There's things changing, things are moving, and I think it is set to carry on. That said, we are experiencing. It feels very volatile, and it feels very sort of, an unstable time. But in fact, there is a real renewal happening. There is a growth happening, because out of all the chaos, we have to have this chaos. We have to have these, explosions and these changes. And out of all that, if you can just buckle up, it's a white knuckle ride, but if you just buckle up, sit tight in a sense of, I'm not saying don't make any decisions. If you feel that there's something calling to you, listen and go with it. But with respect to the worrying about it, if you just buckle up and just ride it out, because what I see in the next couple of years is dramatic change, which will bring incredible hope to a lot of people, and that is in all aspects. I feel that and whatever comes at us is going to feel really like, if you can just try and just put your raincoat on and let it all just run off your back as much as you can, and just concentrate on keeping centered, and any time you feel that little worry pop into your head, banish it. It's going to be okay. I trust the universe to provide for me. I trust the universe to bring this chaos back into order for the better and move forward for the better. Because I really see that happening. It isn't going to be forever. It is a white knuckle ride right now, but it is because it is going through a dramatic change for the better.
Oh, that's perfect. Do either Aquana or Jess, have you got any comments about the UK's and the state of things that are happening? Jess, would you like to make a comment?
Sure. I just, I feel like I don't have any kind of jurisdiction to speak on that because I'm in America right now. We got our own stuff going on. But what I will say is that I always look at the world as if it's like a cell, a cellular metabolic process. And you always have the bad guys and the good guys fighting off the virus and things like that. But then the homeostasis comes, just like Zara was saying. So if you're here at this show today, I don't think it's a coincidence you found us. You are like-minded and a seeker of truth, and as a star seed or old soul that's seeking a higher consciousness, a tribe that understands that ascension process and the journey, the hero's journey, really. So I think that's why we all are kind of congregating right now, is because it is a time to wake up. It is a time to gather in consciousness and love. The heart portal, it's the Merkaba, it is the vehicle to change and shift the frequency of Earth. So I think, yes, it looks kind of bad right now, but I do feel that there's a victory coming for you, where this is almost a mastermind exercise of you are one of the anchors that are coming in to change the frequency, and you've been stationed in the UK for a reason. So use your superpower antenna, find that alignment within. Got this card too, the 3, and you're a force, my love. So you have the frequency to change and shift it. So use that superpower is what I'm getting.
Perfect. Thank you. And Aquana, any comment from your side?
So I know that there are a lot of issues going on in the UK, and actually, I mean, across the entire world. And just if you just view it as the UK is a glimpse of a bigger picture, it's like a microcosm there. So right now, our planet, with the joining of the timelines, the energies are all very funky, trying to compress into one, but it's a change. It's a change that's going to lead our planet and the collective consciousness to a higher elevated vibrational frequency. It's going to be beneficial to all. But just remember, I mean, change is painful. It always is. Growth is painful. It's not easy to go through. It's happening all across the world, but just don't give up. Do not don't succumb to the fear of everything, because if you live in a place of fear, that's just lowering the vibration for everybody. So keep it really high vibe and just have faith that we're all going to be okay.
Yeah, it is. And that's very true of everyone right now. We've been asked, actually, the remote viewing group that I have, we've been asked to do a review of South Africa, of all the energies in South Africa and what is happening within the energies of South Africa. And this will be a discussion that we have on the show called Aquarius Rising Africa, which is hosted by Shanti Mayberg. And we're going to be talking about what we're seeing happening across South Africa with the energies, with the changes. So at some point, I think it'll be good for us to do a remote view on the UK, and then even a remote view on all the different, I mean, America's ginormous, and all the different states. I mean, to do all of that's going to take a little bit of work, but I think it would be good maybe before Christmas to do a remote view work to see what are all the colors of the different states, what energy is coming out, and then maybe also tie it back to which of those states, particularly the swamp areas like Louisiana, like Florida, like other areas across the United States, where you've got Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and of course all of the Alawan interdimensional beings. How does that infiltrate into the energies of the peoples that are living in each of those states? So I think that would be a really good exercise. But the first one we're going to do is we're going to look at the energies across South Africa and see what we pick up. So yeah, Just Shah, that's a great question from Stu. So thank you to Stu and to Just Shah as well. So very nice. And also, if you've got any feedback, please don't forget, put feedback, say feedback. No, I know. Oh, Jess,
I'm sorry.
Got to move closer. Move closer. So we've got Dame Anna with a lovely picture, pink. That is so cute. I want and need a reading with each and every lady here tonight. That is so cute. Bless you. Thanks, Dame Anna. Here tonight. Remember, I'm addicted. Oh, God bless you too. How do I go about it? I want to. Oh, my goodness. You want to start with me? Okay. So you know, if you want a personal reading with each and every one of us, if you have a look down below, mine is Awakening Academy. And obviously for Aquana, for the native pouches, but also for personal, direct, one-on-one meetings with Aquana, just email her on aquanahealing@gmail. And then for Jess, her website is jjilly.com. And then for our lovely Sarah in London, it's srgsoulguidance.com. So you can go ahead and pick whoever you want to do and whatever you want to do. I do have some spaces available next week, but just because of the time difference, my site is in the UK. So when you book, you'll be booking, but it'll be, the times will be here. So there's like 7 hours different. It's a lot. So by all means, Dame Anna, come and see us. But I think in order to feed the fact that you're addicted to the questions being answered, etc., let's just do a quick rapid fire a card for Dame Anna. So as you're right there next to me, have you got a card there, Sarah and Jess? Have you got something there that you can share for Dame Anna, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, who's starting? Me. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you've got a lot of choices around you at the moment, and you're really struggling with that. That's displayed in the seven of cups. Yeah, you're finding it because you've got so many things flying around your head. You can't concentrate. It's all a bit much, and so it's scattering your focus. Because you can't focus on anything because you've got so many options, so many things you're thinking about. So I'm picking up a bit of a hectic vibe at the moment. Lots of options. Doesn't mean it's a negative, but it's just I feel like your head is swimming, but you're gonna sort it out. You're gonna find out what you want to do. You're gonna take that path, and you're gonna be a winner.
Wow,
there we are.
Perfect. Thank you. Right, Jess, what have you got, lovely?
So I'm getting that you're working on finding your true voice. There's something you're working through in the throat chakra. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. So I just didn't want to be like so up in the camera. Okay, so I'm getting that, yes, I got the same thing as Zara, that there's a huge wind coming out. Right now, though, it looks like you're like behind the fence and you're just kind of like, pushing through that transformation. It looks like it's a little bit painful, I would say. Be gentle with yourself. You don't have to force yourself.